For my personal narrative, I want to tell you guys about my trip to California. My two older siblings and I went over spring break, and it was a lot of fun. We had to wake up at like 5 in the morning and then drive 10 hours to get to San Francisco. But we made the best of it, and we listened to some really good music, and we got to see like all seasons. There was really hot weather, and then all of a sudden there was a huge snowstorm, but it was really pretty. We were up in the mountains, and it was a really pretty drive. Um, the first place we went was we started in San Francisco, and then we went to the redwoods in San Francisco, and it was so beautiful. The trees were huge. Like, I've never seen trees that big. They were so tall and so thick, and it was really cool. We went on a really pretty hike. We got to see a lot of greenery, and we got to see some wildlife, lots of birds, and we even got to see a snail like the size of my hand, and it was so cool. It was a really good trip. After the redwoods, we walked around San Francisco a little bit. We went on the pier and walked around there, and we got to see the sea lions there, and they were really funny to watch, and they were really noisy, but that was fun. After that, we got to eat some amazing food, and then we went to a Saturday market, and that was really cool. We walked around and saw all the little booths, and then we got to taste the most amazing fruit I've ever tasted. It was so sweet and so fresh, and probably the best fruit I will ever taste. After that, we drove to LA, and that was a really long drive. We did a lot of beach hopping the first day in LA, and then we just walked around the city a little bit. We took a tour and saw like all the celebrities' houses, which was funny. We saw a lot of street artists when we were walking around the city. There was a lot of spray paint artists, which they did amazing work, and we got to see a few charcoal drawings. They would like draw people on the streets, and that was really cool. We saw a lot of live music, like there was someone playing the violin and dancing around the street, and there was a few interesting people. There was some magicians, and sometimes it could be a little weird walking around the pier and just a few crazy people there, but it was still cool to see all the different cultures and all that. On one of the days in LA, we got the opportunity to go to Disneyland. That was an interesting experience. Not what I expected it to be. It was a lot of standing in line. I think we stood in line for like 2 hours for one ride. It was really long and exhausting, but it was still fun, and the ride was really cool. It was really fun. We made the best of it when we were standing in line, played a lot of games, and talked to the people around us, and so that was fun. Afterwards, we were all really tired and just ready to go, and we couldn't find our car, and it took us like an hour to find our car, and we had to walk like 2 miles, and just to find out, if we had just taken a different exit, we could have taken a 5-minute walk and been to our car. So that was an experience that we will never forget. And then when we got back to our hotel, we were so tired, we just crashed, but it was fun, and it's fun to look back on and kind of just laugh at ourselves. There were tons of experiences we had in California, and it is something I will never forget. It was so much fun, so much learning, and just lots of sightseeing, and so it was a lot of fun, and I hope you like my personal narrative. Thanks. Bye.